Another fig tasting from the Fig Grove. This is Chris. It's October 8th, 2025. This is Eskeia Black. Unfortunately, I had done another video where I had a whole big plate of them, and I didn't have my external microphone hooked up. So the sound quality was really bad. So this is kind of a take two. This is what it looks like. Shriveled neck, drying on the tree, lots of honey at the eye. When I picked this, it had honey that came out and got all over the bag, the organza bag, and you can see it's red honey. Kind of unusual. I don't see that in my figs. So let's go ahead and cut into this one. Oh man, look at that. That is a beautiful dried on the tree Eskeia Black. This is the USDA, United States Department of Agriculture version. It's a mid-season fig. What I do in my orchard is I'll take a lot of the small green figs off, because it has a tendency to put on figs and keep putting on figs and putting on figs and putting on figs. So there's a lot of small green figs. And I went through and I decided, I saw which ones were going to ripen, and I said, I'm going to take all those small figs off. So I took all of those off, and everything I left ripened the full crop. I started getting these in ground on September 30th. It's when I got my big plate of them. And they're the best fig that I've eaten off of an in-ground tree in my life. They're super concentrated and they're just delicious. So let's go ahead and give this another cut. Boy, that is a pretty fig. Okay. Let's give it a try. Oh, this fig is my favorite fig off of an in-ground tree. Incredible. Super concentrated flavor. We're talking about dark cherry. We're talking about dark berries, like blackberries. A little bit of pomegranate in there. Maybe black raspberry for those of you that have had black raspberry. I grew up in New England, and that was one of the berries that I liked the best, probably the berry that I like the best. It's got some black raspberry in there. Just an incredible fig, moderate seed crunch, moderate sweetness, absolutely delicious. It's pushing it to get a mid-season variety to ripen the whole crop in ground in the Willamette Valley. And technically, I didn't get the whole crop to ripen because I took a lot of those small green figs off, but I got a substantial portion of it to ripen. But keep in mind, 2025 has been a really great year with really warm temperatures, and we're having things happen this year that don't normally happen, and we're about 2 weeks ahead of schedule. So if I got the majority of my crop on September, 30th or approximately, then I would be into, darn near mid-October before I would get the crop to come on, in which case it's colder and it's wet and the quality is not good. So it's still a question mark whether you should put this one in ground locally for main crop. You'll have some years where you get some bonus figs, and like this year I got quite a few bonus figs, so I'm really pleased with that. But the Braebuck on it is phenomenal. Problem with that is the tree grows so slowly that I don't get a lot of last year's growth, so I don't get a big Braebuck crop. I'm trying to get my tree to grow more. I've been singing to it, talking to it. Maybe next year I'm going to be moving out of a spot where it's at. It's in a spot that's near the drainage. I'm going to probably bring it up the hill into some better soil and see if we can't get it to grow a little bit better in the future. So right now it's still a bit of an experiment for the Willamette Valley. It's so good that if I just get a small handful of Braebuck every year, that's one of the trees I'd probably keep just for a small handful of figs, and there aren't many trees like that. But the one caveat is that in a really good year, you can potentially get a lot of the main crop as well. So Further experimentation needs to happen, and I'm going to be doing just that.